Subscribe please. It's absolutely free. Click the ringer so you don't miss out. Like, share and comment. Thanks. 10 warning signs that you're dealing with an evil person. Evil is something we hear about from the start of our lives, in form of villains, evil queen and many more depicted in fairy tales. Growing up you realize that evil does not really have a proper shape. Any person around you could be evil. They don't need to have dark magical powers or pointed teeth to be evil. As every human being looks the same, it gets hard to see the evil side of people sometimes. In some human cases evil is very much visible in form of mental or physical abuse, but then there are cases where you cannot really guess if the person is your friend or an evil face is hiding behind it. We have listed down some of the obvious qualities found in an evil person. This can save you from trauma in future. 10. They deny reality. They deny any kind of reality around you. Basically they like to bend the world to their will and everything around them should be to their liking. An evil or abusive person will never accept the actual reality. No matter how much you state facts and try to tell them what is right and what is wrong, your discussion will always end in losing because they would go till any extent to prove that their twisted version is right when in actually it does not even make any sense. 9. They twist facts. They add in extra material and details in facts to support their arguments and make them look like a superior or better human being. They don't have any regard for the originality or how their twisting facts might affect someone else. They would go to any extent to make themselves look like the better person. Their stories would always have extra content in them that would just be there to create evidence to their facts. 8. They withhold information. They don't have any problem in lying or keeping secrets if they think some fact would affect their relationship with you. They can easily withhold information so that they don't lose you or get a bad reputation in front of you. They are so good at it that no matter how much you try they will never admit to lying and add in more stories to make their lie more real and confuse you enough that you start questioning yourself. 7. They are misleading. Their power of twisting facts is multi-purpose. If they come across some information they will use it in a way that it misleads you and make you feel vulnerable and alone. They do it with such expertise that you start to think that they are your only hope and support and that you are nothing without them. They break you down so that you don't go anywhere and remain dependent on them. They make you think that people around you are your enemy and you can't trust anyone except them. This way they isolate you from anyone else, making them the only support in your life. 6. They don't feel any remorse. For them everything is a game which they have to win by hook or by crook. They don't see people as people but as pawns that they can use for their own benefit. They don't care how many people get hurt as long as they are getting what they want. They take out all the good energy from people, making them feel worthless and unhappy just to serve their purpose, and not once do they feel any kind of guilt or remorse in doing so. 5. They avoid responsibilities. They are very cautious and sharp-minded. The second they feel like some fingers are going to get pointed at them, they twist that finger away. They would never take responsibility for any kind of mental, physical or emotional trauma that they have given to anyone, stating that it was their own fault and they had nothing to do with it. 4. They are very manipulative. They know how to read minds and they are always on their toes, manipulating you before you can point them out. They know exactly what to say to make you feel like you are the dumber one and don't really know anything. If it was not for them, you will be a big mess without them. 3. They are fake friends. If they are there for you in some bad situation, it's just because they have some personal gain, like gaining your trust. But as soon as things will turn for the worst, they will be gone. They will leave your hand if they think they will drown while rescuing you, and if situation asks for it they would be the one to drown you for their personal gain. 2. They steal your work time. Whenever you are in regular conversation with someone, track the time limit of conversation if you say you are busy or need to be somewhere urgently. They would keep you engaged in such conversation that you won't be able to finish the conversation and be done with work. This way they make you lose track of time, creating trouble for you later. 1. They are controlling. They have to always be in control and stay sharp because they have to keep track of their lies. If they think someone else is showing interest in you or being your genuine friend, they will start controlling you and your thoughts. They will not let anyone else be in your life and think of you as their property. They would be possessive about you and try to make the other person look bad in form of you, so you would stay with them and don't divert your attention to anyone else. Share if you agree. Thanks for watching. Subscribe please. It's absolutely free. Click the ringer so you don't miss out. Like, share and comment. Thanks.